Welcome to This Week in Anime History, where we talk about things that happened this week in anime history. Let's rewind the clock back to September 4th, 1963.
Ooh.
Very early on.
Wow.
This is the premiere of Hermit Village, aka Sennen Buraku, the first late night anime.
Oh, right, that. Okay.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yep. So this
I think you
aired
remember
way
you
late at
talking about
night.
it.
Very, very much aimed at adults. I've got a chance to watch some of it. And the best way I can describe it is kind of like classic Playboy cartoons. You know, where it's raunchy, but
Right.
a little more intellectual, a little more,
Highbrow filth.
highbrow. That's a great way.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
put it. Very interesting, very mod, very, very different. Interesting, but also no translation. So I was watching it raw, so I was like,
No context.
I guess.
I was to say they
Sure.
probably were not, addressing the sort of pithy issues of the day. I'd imagine. So you probably were getting as much
Maybe,
watching
I
it
don't
without
know.
translation.
I don't know. They were very plotty, where it's like, okay, now we're in a graveyard, and there are ghosts, and what are the ghosts talking about, all that kind of stuff. So there were some scenes where I was like, clearly, I'm supposed to be laughing at this. I don't know.
What do you think of JFK's policies towards South Vietnam?
Um,
What? Whoa, hey, what's this cartoon doing here?
and her top flies off.
Yeah.
Very odd. Zipping forward to, but yeah, if you get a chance to find Hermit Village online, or find a copy, check it out. It's very visually interesting. It's very unusual. Obviously, very limited animation, but piece of history. Moving forward to 1972, the month of September. We don't have a date or a day, but we do know Studio Sunrise was founded in September of 1972. No one can remember the exact day.
They were
Because,
drunk.
They were partying, having fun. Nobody really knows.
But yes, the legendary studio that made Gundam and Code Geass and a lot of other shows, founded at this time, specifically with a remit to kind of create mecha series. Like, it was very much their goal to create toy-driven mecha series and kind of partner with toy licensors and so forth to find that happy marriage between, okay, you design the toys, we tell the story, and we can kind of make that work in concert. So good for them. It worked. Pretty darn well. Moving forward to August 31st, 2007, the birth of a certain virtuoid idol or virtual idol named Hatsune Miku.
Oh, Miku.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It is technically Hatsune Miku's birthday. More specifically, her software was released August 31st, 2007. After several earlier versions of their music software bombed terribly because it was just generic, make songs with a voice.
Right.
And nobody bought it. And then they said, let's put a cute anime girl on the cover. Guess
Surprise,
what?
surprise, surprise.
All the otaku wallets opened at the same time.
Exactly.
Take my money. Take it all.
And a million fan fiction boats were launched.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fan art and so forth and so on.
And the folks who make the little Hatsune Miku hologram that greets you when you come home,
Mhm.
There you go.
Yep. It's crazy to think how massive the universe of Hatsune Miku has become. And
Yeah.
how quickly it grew early. Like that was very much a meme in the traditional, the classic sense of it, where that went viral hugely. That was just nuts.
Well, I never realized. I mean, early on in, I'm like, oh, I knew who this is. I saw the little thing on David Letterman when she was talking to him,
Oh yeah.
and then I watched her Crunchyroll had it for a while. I don't think it's still on there, but it was. They had it in their catalog. It was her concert in Indonesia,
Okay.
and I didn't realize it's not just Miku. There's like
Oh,
an entire barn full of freaking characters.
Mhm.
So she's up there singing beautiful, the programming choreography was, she was doing some song that had sakura petals blowing in the background. I was just like, I feel like I'm meeting Azuma. What's going on? And then she finished the song, and she, thanks everybody in the audience. Then she goes off stage, and then all of a sudden these twins show up and start singing. I'm like, who are these? They finished another character. I'm like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is really, really a cool thing. I'm glad to be alive now.
Yeah.
Life has meaning.
Yeah. Before this, I was swinging by a rope. But right that moment, I'm like, hell yeah, it's time to live again.
Well, and here's what's so smart. Like Miku Miku Dance, the software that you can use to do the dance, all that stuff, released 2008, 14 years ago. And they released that for free. It is freeware. You cannot use the characters without permission for commercial reasons.
Sure.
Rather than that, fan art, whatever, you're good to go.
Huh.
How brilliant is that?
Wow. Yeah.
So, yeah. And that includes Hatsune Miku, Kagamine Rin, Kagamine Len, the twins, Kaito, Mako, and Luca, Megumi and Luca. Yeah. Very, very smart. So yeah, Miku's been around for a while and kind of crazy. Yeah, yeah. She's technically 30 years old. It's been in the software, all that kind of stuff. But
wow.
Anyway.
If this were an anime, she would be 30 years old, smoking a cigarette, and going, "I remember back when I was an idol."
Yeah.
I remember back when my processing power was no better than a Casio. And now they get processing power, all these internet interweave stuff, cloud something.
On the Hatsune Miku Wikipedia page, there is a picture of the Good Smile Racing Mercedes AMG GT3 at Fuji Speedway in 2018 with Hatsune Miku on the side.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Pretty impressive. And of course, Niku Niku Doga being a major source of all the videos, all that kind of stuff. Pretty crazy. That's all the news for this week. Thanks for watching. See you all next week.